it's Amy's Animal Awareness. And today's episode is on the rhino horn trade. Will legalizing the rhino horn trade help or hinder the rhinos? Since October 2011, much controversy has arisen due to the Department of Environmental Affairs announcement that South Africa has commissioned a study into whether or not legalizing rhino horn trade would reduce the practice of poaching. The trade was made illegal by the Convention of the International Trade in Endangered Species, CITES, in 1976, causing the prices of horn to increase due to the lack of availability, which unfortunately led to the increased incentive to poach. Currently, CITES regulates the trade of the rhino horn only as hunting trophies out of South Africa, and any other exports are considered illegal. There is no denying a massive increase in the demand for rhino horn and the numbers of deaths recorded due to poaching. In 2011, about 446 rhinos were killed by poachers for their horns, which is a huge increase from the 13 lost in 2007. Rhino horns can fetch up to $60,000 on the black market in Asia. The primary markets for rhino horn are situated in the east, with China, Thailand, Vietnam, and Yemen being the biggest consumers. Chris Theron predicts the market for rhino horn is not going to decrease. He states, "It is growing and will be growing for the foreseeable future. More people will be able to afford it due to the economic progress the Chinese people are making." Rhino horns have been collected for hundreds of years and crafted into trophies, handles, medicine, and the belief that they can detect poison. There may be some truth to the belief it can detect poison because of its chemical composition. Keratin has been known to react chemically to strong alkaline poisons. Keratin composes the majority of the rhino horn and is also found in hair, fingernails, and animal hooves. As for medicinal uses, there has been no proof that it benefits humans in any way. It has been believed to eliminate fever, treat stroke sufferers, and even cure cancer. In 1990, rhino horn was tested by Chinese university on rats with a fever. The results showed that the fever was slightly lowered if given in large doses. However, the concentration given to humans are many times lower than that given to rats. People and organizations for the legalization of the trade of rhino horn argue that by meeting consumers' demands, poaching would decline. The idea is by releasing all the seized horn and the horn farmers had collected in order to try and protect their rhinos from poachers, it would flood the market, therefore lowering the price and incentive to poach. The practice of dehorning rhinos in parks is already in motion by park rangers and conservationists in hope to reduce poaching. These horns are put into storage. In theory, if the horn trade is made legal, regular dehorning could provide an income towards the rhino conservation and protection. Being able to make a regular income of the live rhinos is hoped to increase the incentive to protect them. The organisation Campfire Zimbabwe advocates being able to make a living from wildlife. Its head, Charles Jonga, claims his organisation has found the communities which were directly involved in conserving wildlife were also able to earn a living from where it was more keen to protect the animals from poachers. A private investment manager, Michael Eustace, states, "Banning the trade has been ineffectual and has pushed the trade underground. Money is being made by criminals rather than by parks." In contrast, how low will the price of horn need to lower before poachers and smugglers will no longer risk their lives, some of which only do so to feed their families? And if the price lowers enough, it will be affordable to more people, increasing the market and the demand. Critics claim legalization would create a demand that would not be able to be met, with dehorning, fighting, and natural deaths. If the trade becomes legalized, a central selling organization would be required to be established in order to regulate prices. The problems with this is, of course, who would manage it, and who would ensure it is managed to benefit rhinos? Should a species have a value attached to them? It will also be difficult for conservationists to explain why some people are allowed to profit from dehorning rhinos while others are not. Instead, critics believe rhino horn substitutes should be promoted. For more information, I will provide links to various sites for and against the rhino horn trade being legalized and rhino conservation sites. Until next time.